So you have RESP accounts, and now you're wondering, how do I take money out? How much money can I take out, and when can I take money out? How do RESP withdrawals work? In this video, I'll explain to you how all that works. I'll explain some do's and don'ts about RESP withdrawals. I'll clarify some misconceptions people have on what you can do with the money when you take it out. I'll go over some tips and strategies so that you can maximize the government grants and also minimize the amount of taxes you and your family pay. So stay tuned. Hi, Julien, Regoli, CPA, CMA, finance coach, father of 3 kids. My purpose is to help people gain control of their finances so they can reach financial freedom more rapidly. If you're anxious about your financial situation or would like to optimize your financial situation, then the topics of this channel might be for you. Subscribe and hit that bell button and you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. Thanks for watching. So you want to take money out of your RESP. The first thing you need to understand is the breakdown of an RESP account. An RESP account is made up of 3 types of funds. The first are your contributions. The second are the government grants that come after you've contributed to the RESP account. And the third come from your investment income. Your contributions, also known as post-secondary education payments, PSEs, can be taken out anytime tax-free. Government grants and investment income, also known as Education Assistance Payments, EAPs, can only be taken out once your child is enrolled in a post-secondary education program. The catch is that when you take out EAPs, your children are going to be taxed on that as taxable income. It's important to point out that if you take PSE funds out before your child is enrolled, you're going to have to pay back the government grants that were triggered from those PSE contributions. Since students are in a lower tax bracket, the taxes are going to pay on EAPs are going to be minimal, if any. There are some limits you need to be aware of. So if the student is full-time, there's a limit of $5,000 the first 13 weeks of schooling. After that, there is no limit. You can take as much money out of the RESP as you want. If the student is part-time, there's a limit of $2,500 per 13 weeks of schooling. So to take money out of your RESP, you need to call your financial institution and they're going to ask you 2 critical things. Number 1 is proof of enrollment, so have that ready. Number 2, they're going to ask you what kind of funds you want to draw. Do you want to draw the PSEs portion or do you want to draw the EAP portion? So remember, the PSE are your original contributions, no taxes, no strings attached. But the EAPs are amounts that your children will have to declare as taxes. Let me clarify a couple of misconceptions. Number 1 is the only proof that you need to show your financial institution to take money out is proof of enrollment. You don't need to show receipts or proof of payment of tuition, nothing of the sort, just proof of enrollment. The second thing is the money doesn't go to the post-secondary education institution. It doesn't go to your child. The money goes to you and you basically decide what you want to do with that money. Here are a couple of tips for you folks. Number 1 is you want to take EAP funds out first. The reason being is that EAP funds are taxable and you want to take those out when your child is earning less income and take out PSEs when your child is making more income. So that's a general rule. Now, if you have 2 children and one is enrolled and the other is not, here's another strategy for you. You might want to take out PSEs from the older one and use that to contribute to the younger one's RESP. So what this does, in essence, is with the same amount of money, with the same funds, you're triggering double the amount of government grants. You need to keep track of your EAP and PSP contributions, and to do that you can call your financial institution or you can call the federal government at just dial the 1-800 number I'm going to provide in this video. You can also Google what is the status of my RESP contributions, and that'll lead you to a page where you'll eventually find the number. So keep a good track of your contributions and plan it so that you draw out EAPs when your child is earning less money, and draw out PSEs when your child is making more money. So how are we doing? Give me some feedback. I'd be interested in knowing, what is your main concern when it comes to the cost of your child's and your children's education? So if you can leave your comment in the comment box below the video, I'd really appreciate it. I prepared an RESP checklist for you to help you strategize on how to withdraw from your RESPs. So take a look at the link in the video description. So what happens if your child decides not to go to post-secondary school? First thing is that don't close your RESP account right away, because your child may change their mind, and you can keep an RESP account open for up to 35 years. So don't rush to close that account. Now, say they never go to post-secondary school. There's three things you can do. One is you can take if you decide to cancel the account, take the money out. The PSEs you can take out, no problem, tax-free, but you're going to have to reimburse the grant, and you're going to be taxed on the investment income at your tax rate. So that could be expensive. Second thing is, you can always transfer that to another child. As long as the other child has some RESP room, you can transfer it. The third thing you can do is to transfer that tax-free to your RRSP account, if your RRSP account, of course, has some room. Up to $50,000 you can transfer to your RRSP. Those are the things you can do, your options, should your child never attend post-secondary school. If you have any questions or comments, or you'd like me to cover some other personal finance topics, then let me know in the comments area below the video. I'd appreciate it. If you like this video, click the like button. And if you want to book a one-on-one session with me, feel free to do so by clicking the link below the video. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you real soon.